So somewhere there's an android that's crawling on the ground that will ask me to kill it. And I have to just kind of bump into it. And it will... I don't want that. What is that? This is stupid, Mark. Find optical unit. Okay, I don't want to do that. I would look at the flowchart. Also, I would like to point out that this game is, one of the stupid things about this game is that it doesn't utilize, like, I have to, like, go into the pause screen to look at the flowchart, but I have to go into the pause screen, then go to the flowchart, then exit the flowchart, and then exit the pause screen. They could just put, like, they could attach some of these to the, across the D-pad. Like, just holding up would bring up the flowchart. Like, it would pause the game and bring up the flowchart. And then letting it go would, like, make it go away. Find optical unit. Dig yourself out. Done that. So that's how you find the optical unit no matter what. So, android begs to die. Didn't do that. On the far left, just next to where the android bodies came from crashing down, there's an android crawling on the ground. It's easy to overlook, so walk around a bit on the left side where you just found the optical unit. You will walk into the crawling android. He stops you in a short dialogue. Is this one of those things where it's like, if I don't get the optical unit, it won't work? So do I have to get the optical unit for that to work? Because it's kind of the problem here is... Is it this guy? Like, I don't know why I care, but I do want to experience the newer stuff. I want to experience the stuff I haven't experienced. If you didn't kill the android in the middle of the area for its pump when you never found it in the first place, you can also get it. What the fuck is this? You can also get a pump regulator and from a dead android near the slope. Hey, that was the one I got, so that's not the one I want. So I found out how long this game runs if I don't fuck up. It's fairly decent. It's fairly lengthy. If you don't get Marcus killed and if you don't get Kara killed at the thing. Also, I kept Todd alive. Todd's alive.
Oh, good on you.
The annoying bit is I'm going to have to constantly... Not as broken. Like, I'm going to have to constantly reload the checkpoint. Because, like, because it doesn't give you the opportunity to not take somebody's stuff. Also, you'd assume that given, like, his, heart, like, the pump thingy isn't working the way it should, you'd figure, like, he would just die during this part if you don't do it fast enough. Because Connor died.
Yeah, you would think so.
So this is the optical unit we want. this will make the stuff fall. Right? Yeah. There's another, is that the only optical thingy? Yeah, it is. Also, I don't know my left and my right. Also, my controllers have been acting up lately. I don't know if it's my controllers or if it's the charger I've been using, but yesterday they said they were fully charged, but apparently did not charge. So I can scan, but it said near where you find. Like, that's the thing. I don't get like what they mean by near where the bodies fell. Like, this is relatively near where the bodies fell, and I'm not seeing anything. And I want to say, well, like, the game updated and they changed some shit. Oh, that's this guy, okay. That didn't do anything, that was just... That's not what I want to do, though. Like, I want to experience the thing the game claims is a thing. Like, I want to do that, but there doesn't seem to be a thing here that will let me do that. I don't want that. So in this playthrough, I'm not gonna be able to, oh no, that's not, yeah, in this playthrough, I'm not gonna be able to get north on my side as a companion. I'm only gonna be able to, okay. Find pump and android. There are multiple pump regulators around the junkyard. There is one, the one we need is in the very middle of the area. A few steps away from the android begging to die. I didn't find the android begging to die. On the far left side, just next to where the android bodies came crashing down the crane, there's an android crawling around the floor. It's easy to overlook, so walk around a little just before, just a little bit on the left side, where you just found the optical unit. You will walk into the crawling android, and he stopped you for a short dialogue. He begged you to kill him. You have the option to either kill him or not kill him. That's not true. Like, there is no android down here crawling around. And, like, I'm merely just interested in trying to, experience it. Because there's androids moving. There's this guy who's on the ground, and he's moving around. There's this guy. He's crawling up the thing. He's not dead. There's this dude.
Maybe they just have a weird definition of crawling and dying.
Well, it's like, what I'm looking for is fine. Like, they tell me, like, yeah, if this is him, then no, he's not crawling. He was not crawling. He was laying very still. Jesus Christ. I'm killing you because it took you too long to fucking exist. Okay. Find pump regulator in Android. There are multiple pump regulators around the junkyard. The one we need is in the very middle of the area, a few steps away from the Android begging to die. You can scan forward with R2. A few steps from where the Android is begging to die. This dude? It has to be him. Because, but the thing is, that dude's not alive.
How not alive is he?
Oh no, this is the one. Alright, cool. So we've experienced two things that we didn't experience before. Put our broken one back in her. Like, she was gonna die no matter what. Oh, it was... What? We were able to walk around and do stuff. Why didn't you just give her the broken one? Like, she's not even moving. It would have worked long enough. Also, how fucking long have we just been here? Okay, so the flowchart at least updates 2 new things. Find pump regulator in Android. Yeah, that's that. It hasn't updated yet. Yeah, now all we need is the audio processor, and we're done with this chapter. As you, I'm sure, are aware of, I am, you know, documenting this platinum run, like this platinum experience. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I assumed anyway.
Just the audio processor?
You know, while I would still argue that it's the most, like, competent David Cage game, it's still not the best game.
Explain. It's not the best.
I mean,
as
in general,
like,
it's not the best in general game because it is not a game. It's a.
You mean the gameplay itself, or do you mean like? Okay, so when I say I'm confused, what I mean is, you say it's not the best game. There's a lot of things that like correlate to something being a game. Do you mean like it doesn't do a good job of conveyance? Which, you know, I hate games that don't convey properly. Like, that's just unacceptable to me. A game that's like, nah, I ain't gonna just, I don't know what to do. Like, well, yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? Or do you just mean like the gameplay mechanics of it aren't really engaging or fun?
I mean, I don't think that, because I wouldn't play David Cage's games if I felt that way. But I do enjoy David Cage's games.
I can say that I like what he does from time to time. I say I don't think that his games are something. I think his games need more of a gamer's touch, because like with this game, like in one of the last Fugitives, where Kara and Baby Girl are looking for a place to sleep, I started counting out. No, not that one, but the one where she breaks, where she becomes a deviant, where Kara becomes a deviant. I counted out how many times you would have to play that specific chapter to unlock certain outcomes, and the answer is you have to play it well over 30 times, because there are slight deviations that you can experience just based on what you do and what you don't do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like very, very slight, subtle things. Like, let's say you play through the entire game, like entire chapter the same way, and then suddenly at the very last second you fail a QTE. The entire thing is different now. Like the experience is different now, and like that, and the game considers that to be part of like how the game is played. Like it's like, oh,
the main thing that I feel is like he needs to learn just to accept it. Like skipping scenes you've seen already is acceptable.
It's necessary.
Because like you can just program something in the game that says you've seen this scene, you can skip it if you want, and then you get a dialogue choice, and it's like, okay, now this is like a point where you need to make a decision, and you can continue skipping if you're still on the same path. Or
this is not the right question, but Why in the hell is the font on your TV so big?
Huh?
On your PlayStation, why is the font so big?
I don't know. That's the way it's always been. You've asked me that question before.
That explains why you can play your PlayStation from so far away. Oh, so I have come across that android before and chose not to kill him for his pump. But for whatever reason, in this run through and the last run through, the game completely ignored the fact that I had done that. Like those two things have been grayed out. Like normally, if you've done something, it's there and you know like you can't do it, so you can choose to opt out from it. But in this scenario, like it was like nah, like it. A few chapters are like that. Things I know that I've done aren't shown as like yes, you've done them in the past. Is that your Fitbit thingy? To watch?
Yeah.
You
The
could
thing is,
man, this could all use some serious dusting.
yeah.
I laugh because it's rude, but it's also fucking true. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. There's
Yeah, I
spider
accept
webs
that.
on that. There's spider webs on it.
Yeah.
I looked up what cobwebs were not too long ago. They're dusty spider webs.
Yeah. Because normally you can't see them because they're so thin.
Alright, moving on to the next chapter.